From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New set of downs from the 37. First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Pass is caught by the rookie out of UCF. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. Defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They go to Barkley again. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
20! Hurry! What's that?
On first down, they'll run. Free inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. And this one's going the wrong way. A nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
180!
Third and short, Mayfield. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Lateral goes haywire. Good ball. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. This one intended for the running back. It's second and goal. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long.
180! Pistol.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Done.
Mayfield set to pass. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right. Buying time before throwing it up. But not this time. As the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket, rolls right, tries to buy time for his guys to help him. But when there is nobody there, you either got to tuck it and run or live to play another day.
Alert, 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 alert. What's that?
First down, here's Baker. Buys time, rolling right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Set. 20, 20. What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. It's a screen to Barkley. Down to the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Gain of 7 brings up second and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Harvey once more. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Giving this to Harvey. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Catch made left side by Judy. Near the sideline at the 30, still going. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, a run with Barkley. Has some space inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 21, Browns nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 2. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Lamar now from the gun. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Browns 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first down from the 41. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. He gets it to Rice. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Toss play to Barkley. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180! Kings! What's up?
Third and long, they're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Ready! Come on! No, we changed it. Report! Hey, Ozzie! Shut up!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now it's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
180! Sit hard! 180! Hey, report! Sit hard!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. This one from 47 yards away. The kick by Wright is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. 20.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Again, he hits the second level. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
Quick toss headed left. Has a lane inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the old lineman, gives you confidence that you can on the ground as well.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 28, Browns 3.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
He's taken down.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
brings up
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run. Hey, alert 30.
Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
What's up?
Here's a toss right to Barkley. And that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
I got you. What's up?
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Harvey headed right. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Yo. Hey.
Here's Lamar. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion. Jackson now on third. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Good. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. Stop.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Ooh, out and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, and a massive sack on first down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Quick throw on the RPO here. It's Judy. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Third down, they need 7.
Good. 180. Regular, regular, regular. What's that?
Throw here, third down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Yards on the play. And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
Second and 3 now. Lamar back to throw. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, come on.
Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Set. What's that?
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Mayfield set to pass. Barkley's got it. Up the sideline, past the 45. The 30. The 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now we'll see them try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
Browns 3.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. No run. This is Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Play action now with Jackson. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a third down give to Harvey. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, middle. Stay hard. Hey, middle. Stay hard.
Jackson looking to throw. On the move, headed right. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. A game of 27 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. First and 10 from the 32. Now here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. It's a race down the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. On the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Looking to throw, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they'll be left with third and goal. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third and goal, the offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Go ahead.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He rolls to his right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will trail by 25. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
A give to Barkley. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Good. 180, up.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Good. 180. Good.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
Intended target there was David Njoku. And that brings up 4th and long.
4th down.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
180.
This one sent up for Lamar. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, report.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on! Hey, come on.
This one right for Lamar. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And the Chiefs look like they have it. And he's held up short of midfield after a small gain.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they can get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Good. 180! Done!
They give to Barkley, left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
180! Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Done!
Baker out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Up, man! Up, up! Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Real, real, real. Watch out!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 25. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180! Watch out!
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set! 220!
They go to Barkley again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
Here's another carry for Barkley. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
It is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach. because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar off the play fake. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No, we changed it. Sit hard. 180.
Putting a receiver in motion. He'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. In all our games together, Brock, I'm trying to think, and it feels like this is a first. They had the interception, and they just gave it away to accept the penalty.
Yeah, that, you don't have to think any further, Kate. That is the first time we've seen this. Okay. The guy who made the pick, look at him.
Yeah.
He is steamed down there, and I don't blame him. That's a turnover that just got wiped off his ledger, his team's ledger, and he doesn't understand that decision any more than we do.
After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Running it after the penalty. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
180. 180.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, you're